Leonardo di Piero da Vinci is a scholar representing the Italian street the Renaissance. He was born on April 15, 1452 and died on May 2, 1519. He was a painter, sculptor, inventor, architect, anatomist, geographer, and musician. Leonardo da Vinci was named the most creative person among the 10 geniuses who changed human history by Nature magazine in November 2007. Leonardo da Vinci completed the work in 1512. He also used a material called incense. The portrait of a man in red chalk at the Royal Library of Train is not universal, but is widely accepted as a safe portrait of Leonardo da Vinci. In internet, Leonardo da Vinci painted this self-portrait at the age of about 60. Leonardo da Vinci completed the work in 1503. He also used a material called oil paint. The Mona Lisa is a portrait painted by Leonardo da Vinci during the 6th century Renaissance and is now on display at the Louvre Museum in Paris, France. Mona is an Italian honorific in front of a married woman named and Lisa is the name of the woman who became a model in the portrait. Leonardo da Vinci completed the work from 1495 until 1498. He also used a material called tempera, gesso, mastic, and pitch. The last super in the lean painting at the request of Leonardo da Vinci. His later attempt, Rodrigo Espoir. This word depicts the canon of the Last Supper on the last day of Jude in the Bible. Leonardo da Vinci completed the work from 1472 until 1475. He also used a material called oil paint. The Baptism of Christ is an Italian Renaissance painter. It was completed in 1475 by Andrea del Versilio. It is currently housed in the Office Gallery in Florence, Italy. In this word, Jesus, which is recorded in Matthew, Luke, Act, is being baptized by John the Baptist. Leonardo da Vinci completed the work from 1490 until 1500. He also used a material called oil paint. Salvator Mundi is a painting by Leonardo da Vinci. It is believed to have been painted around 1500 and was discovered in 2005, this work was long lost and was exhibited in 2011. 2017, 5 million at Christie's auctions in New York on November 15. It was sold for $50.3 million, the highest ever. This author's name is an occasion. Leonardo da Vinci completed the work in 1472. He also used a material called oil paint and tempera. The piece of Our Lady is c. 1472 to 1476, Leonardo's most early major work in extent completed in Florence when he was an apprentice in Andrea del Verrocchio's studio. Leo, do you think why Leonardo da Vinci is famous?
Well, he's considered to be one of the greatest Renaissance master from Italy. Uh, he has a lot of very innovative inventions that is a way ahead of his time, right? So, for example, he has a very famous notebook, right? And it contains his drawing and artwork for helicopters, for example. And also, he's considered to be one of the greatest artists in the Renaissance, and his art pieces, such as Mona Lisa and the Last Dinner of the Last Supper, right, is they're very iconic pieces of art in Western history. So that's why Leonardo da Vinci is one of the most important, artists in the West.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you.
You think what is the most famous artwork by Leonardo da Vinci?
Okay, so by Leonardo da Vinci, I think there's two very famous artworks. So one of them is called The Last Supper. It is a mural inside of an old cafeteria. So it is with Jesus in the middle and with all his disciples on the side. So that one is very famous, but right now I think Mona Lisa is a little more famous than The Last Supper. But both of them are very, very famous.
Why do you think Mona Lisa is more famous?
I think Mona Lisa is a little more famous because it's more of a painting where people can actually go and look at it.
Oh, okay.
Because
Yeah.
The Last Supper is like, it's a part of a building. But Mona Lisa, it can go into like a gallery so where people can actually look at it.
Okay, thank you.
Okay, you're welcome.
Lee, do you think Leonardo da Vinci is artist and some kind of scientist?
I think that Leonardo da Vinci is an artist who contributed to science. At the time when he was doing his work, this was a new time that people were kind of starting to really understand how the human body worked. There was a lot of limits on how you could study a human body. Men were not allowed to look at women's bodies. You couldn't really open a dead body because of religious beliefs. And so when Da Vinci was drawing these things for the human anatomy, that really helped people kind of understand like how the physical body worked. He also had just a lot of ideas. You probably know about some of his inventions, like this strange helicopter idea. And I think that he really tried to contribute to the scientific community before we understood the concept of science. So that's what I think about him.
Oh, thank you.